because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To the 36-yard line, stop there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Short throw to Disley. Second catch for him today, and he'll run down the first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers
back to throw. Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. And McConkey, 27 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Now he's into the clear again. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 180 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 45 yards.
Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Zebra!
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down in the frame. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Alert!
Stafford throwing quickly. Complete out wide. Touchdown, Rams! Davante Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
Rams 22, Chargers 20.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an MK gain.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers
on the ground, it's Vidal. And a pretty good burst first there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 46.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Vidal. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this play still live. He faked the spike. Good throw it. And it's going to be caught. How about that where they fake the spike, and it winds up a touchdown. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
22.
After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Rams are right back in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
44-yard line.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Kyren Williams, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Conversion.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 43 yards. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Chargers 34, Rams 30.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 50! Hey! Yellow 80! Yellow 80! Alert! Easy, easy.
Now Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Stafford. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.